DFD Data Flow Diagram Definition. A data flow diagram is a data graphical representation of the flow of data in an information system. It visualization maps how data enter, how it is processed, and how it leaves the system. DFDs are used to understand, analyze, and model the functional aspects of a system by depicting data source, data destinations, process, data stores, and data movements. It focuses on what happens to data as it moves through the system rather than on the physical or technical details like programming, code, or database design. DFDs are used extensively is a structured analysis to decompose systems into logical and manageable parts. Non-technical stakeholders understand how the system works. A DFD breaks down a complex system into a smaller subsystem to analyze its structure logical. A DFD consists of four core elements. Process represent transformations of data. Second, data stores where data is held stored. Third, external entities source or sinks of data outside the system. Fourth, data flow arrow showing how data moves between the components. There are multiple levels of DFDS. Level 0, the highest level DFD showing the entire system as one process and intersection with external entities. Level 1 DFD breaks the main process into sub-process and show internal data flow. Logical 2 plus DFDS further decomposition for large systems. Symbol used in DFDS are standardized. First point, circle or rounded rectangle. Process, open rectangle, data store. Arrow, data flow. A square rectangle, external entity. Advantage, clarity, provides a clear visual representation of how data flow through a system. Second, non-technical understanding, easy for non-programmers and stakeholders to understand system logic. Third, early analysis tool, ideal for analyzing the system of early SDLC stage. Fourth, modular structure, break system into logical components supporting modular development. Error detection helps identifying missing process, incorrect data flow, or unnecessary duplications of data. Disadvantage. First, limited to data flow only. Doesn't describe system control flow, timing, or user interface. Second, no process logical. Doesn't show. Second, doesn't show condition or rules within process. Third, complexity for large systems. Diagrams becomes difficult to manage and interpret as system size increase. Fourth, ambiguity. Without proper naming conventions or standards, diagrams can be misinterpreted. Fifth, no decision flow representation. Logical decisions and branching are not well handled in DFDS characteristics. Hierarchical allows draining down from general to detailed view. Context level 1, level 2. Logical, no physical. Focus on what the system does with data, not how it is. Standard notations uses consistent symbols and conventions. Processes oriented. Every place of data must be processed logical in at least one process. Static representations. So data flow at a point in time, not dynamic or real-time behavior. Key feature. Abstraction starts from high-level abstraction and drills down into detail. Graphical uses intuitive symbols to represent data and process. Data centric modeling concentrates on data transformations and storage. No programming knowledge required. Accessible for both technical and consultants of system functionality. Components of DFD. External entities represent actors that provide data to the system or receive data from it. Example: users, departments, external system, vendors. Notation: square or rectangle. Define as the origin or destination of data. Destination of data outside system boundary. Disadvantage: limited to a static structure, doesn't represent system behavior or process flow. Second, can't get complex. Third, need experience. Fourth, no data manipulation logic. Fifth, time consuming. Sixth, limited real time adaptations.